Today we're going to be looking at the 2027 NBA draft class for the first time. I want to get better at my draft work stuff and prospects and all that type of stuff. And I thought, what better way to do it than during the off season before college basketball even starts, and kind of getting an early look as to the 2027 draft class, so that by the time it gets to March Madness and all that stuff, and by the draft, I kind of already have a good gauge on these prospects and have to learn, instead of having to learn about them in like a week or two or in a month. I'd rather be able to keep up with it for the entire college basketball season. So I'm very excited to do that here today. So I guess let's start with the number one guy. I'm gonna start with Tyron Stokes. All right, so we're start with Tyron Stokes, 6'7", 230 at 19 years old. He's going to Kansas next year. He is projected to be, from a lot of accounts, the number one overall pick in the 2027 draft. So let's see what he's got. Senior year mixtape, number one ranked player, took over Seattle by Hometown Hoops. Shout out to Hometown Hoops. And yeah, so let's just watch. Let's just see. Let's get a feel. All this section is just about getting a feel, just getting a little bit of highlights. We don't have to go dive deep into everything this guy does right away. We just want to see a little bit of things. All right, coming down. Okay, the jumper doesn't look bad. The jumper does not look bad. He definitely looks bigger than everybody else. He definitely looks big, like NBA, like body wise. Like he's not like a skinny kid. He definitely looks like he already has a little bit of muscle to him. And he was what, 230? And you talk about the athleticism too. Yeah, he looks bigger than everybody on the court. But I mean, also 6'7" in high school. That's insane. All right. So we're doing that. And the jumper's solid. Little like lay back flick. Yeah, this doesn't even look fair, to be honest with you. No one, I haven't seen anybody on that he's played yet that has even been his height, which I'm not saying is a takeaway, but it's just like shows you just how, like, I can see why he's the number one player. I mean, you think about the athleticism and the size. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna say that block again. Oh my god. I never see someone get bodied by a block. Like usually you get bodied on like a dunk and you hit. I've never seen someone get bodied on a block. The body bump. Yeah, he plays, and He's not afraid to play with the physicality too. I like that. Like he's not shying away. Like he's going to the rim and he's going to the rim to body someone. Nice move. Oof. Little side step. Bang. 1-on-1. Spin. Yeah. He's gonna be a highlight reel at Kansas for sure. The way he's been dunking. This guy, he is athletic. He's gonna have that for sure. Don't wait a minute. That's insane to do that. Wait a minute. He almost got that reached out and he just said, okay, we're just gonna, whip cradle it real quick. Well, I want to see the jump shot one more time. Catch a shoot. Yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine to me. That's fine. The athleticism is kind of like crazy because it's like it's not even like he's jumping high. He just jumps long. You know what I mean? Like his head isn't above the rim, but he just like glides through the. He's a glider, not like a, like it's more horizontal, not vertical with his jumping. You know what I mean? Like it's not like he's jumping and he's like his nose is hitting the rim, but he's getting there. Like he just is in the air for 5 seconds. He's in the air for forever. I like his movement getting to the basket too. Like obviously he's super athletic and he can just like body people, but he also has movement too. Like it's not like he's just like shoulder, run through everybody. Like he actually can put the ball and do a little like a Euro step and stuff. Honestly, yeah, no defender is gonna see like right there. Like he was so much bigger than that dude. He could have just like put a shoulder. Well, he did put a shoulder in him, but he could have just like like Giannis through him. But instead, he's like, all right, body bump, and I'll just take my way to the basket that way. Like he actually has movement. He doesn't just like jump over everybody and doesn't just like push people out the way, even though he could if he wanted to. Very fun. I mean, yeah, he's having fun out there on the court. Basketball is supposed to be fun. Bro, I can't get over how much like bigger he looks than everybody on the court. Not even just height wise, but like body shape too. Like it's not like he's just tall. Like he's got like muscle and like mass on him too. But yeah, I can see why he's the number one player. I mean, you talk about already being 6'7", 230 already going into college is insane. The 230 part is insane. You know, and you can see on the court he's already got the strength and the muscle. He's not just like a skinny. You know, he actually already has muscle to him. So you assume at Kansas is going to add even more. So at some point he's going to be just like jacked. You know, the athleticism jumps off. His ability to attack the basket, I really like as well, especially because again, he's not just motoring through everybody. Like he actually has movement at the basket and all that stuff. Um, he plays hard on the court, chase down blocks. He makes passes. He's not just hogging the ball all the time. The jump shot doesn't look bad. Obviously, that's probably gonna have to be the next. You know, we're gonna see how it looks in real game footage of like him at Kansas having to take a lot more jump shots or whatever. But I mean, if he's able to attack the basket and get to the rim and get an easy bucket like the way he does, then I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I mean, that's similar with AJ. AJ isn't an elite jump shot, but he just knows how to get to the basket, and he's gonna get a paint touch every single time. You know, Tyron Stokes, I can see that where it's like if he could just get a paint touch all the time, then that's good for a 19-year-old. That's good. Next, let's go to Stefan Joksimovic, 6'7" point guard from Baskonia, originally from Slovenia. He plays for Baskonia. Um, and yeah, he's projected to be a top 5 guy according to big boards. So big point guard, big overseas point guard could get intriguing. So let's see what we got in him. So we got Stefan Joksimovic, um, FIBA U18 Eurobasket 2026 MVP. So you guys, we see him, on the international stage representing his country of Slovenia. You know, so let's see what we got, man. Does Slovenia have another superstar coming his way? Hmm, is that him, number 6? I mean, he's 6'7", so yeah, that's probably gonna be him. Oh, cut. Oh, all right. Okay. Okay, attacking the basket strong. Oh, okay. He likes to go. He likes to dunk. He likes to dunk. Oh, lefty. Oh, I did not expect to be a lefty. No, sidestep. He's got a long load up and jump shot. Backdoor cut. Okay. Okay. I didn't expect to see this many dunks on this list and this much, fire in there. Oh, catching lofts. Wait a minute. Okay, this is a completely different tape than what I was expecting. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, great outlet pass right there. That was on the money. That nice spin on it. That was like a quarterback playing football. Get to the rim, body, contact finish. 101, setback. Hmm. The jump shot is very like I can't like he's got a long jump. I don't know how to describe that. He has a long jump shot. Good closeout. Good closeout. 101, come off the screen. Body. Pull him in jail. Get to the rim. Lay off the glass. 101, near the end of the shot clock. Oh, okay. He likes that little side step back. Yeah, he be moving off the ball. I like that. Yeah, they be making a killing off that play. They be making a killing off that play, bro. Defenders gotta wake up. They probably see him and they don't think he can move like that. But he can move off the screen. They're gonna touch her on the rim, making some tough finishes, especially because he's skinny. Hmm. Okay, that's his. He likes that move. He likes that little like dribble. Wait a second, sidestep, step backs. That I guess see 101. That kind of is like the Luca step back, no? Just lefty. That's the Luca step back, right? I swear it is. Like it kind of is, right? Like he stops. It's like the low, low, low. show a little bit, give a little hesitation side. I think his is a little bit more like sidesteppy, more than like Luca will just be like, no, it kind of that's the Luca step back. Basically, it feels like it. Like that little stop and pause, because Luca does that. Like Luca's step back is very like he like do 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 do, and then it's like little, then it's like a little stop. Like it looks like he's going that way. It's like a little stop, and then come back here. Like that's what it. That's I think that's it. Look, 1-on-1, low low stop side. That's the Luca step back basically. Just left-handed. He makes some good finishes. Good pass. Good pass. Mm. I thought he shot it like this, like a third grader. Oh, good pass. Good fake out right there. I give it to him. Body. He can make some contact finishes. I like that. Especially because again he is skinnier, but obviously I mean he's 19 years old. That's gonna change. No pass fake. Ooh, good find right there. He could have got to the basket, but he saw an opening. Okay, now we're like gonna see some of the passing highlights now. We be driving the driving kick, the little he likes that little like stop and then make a pass type of thing. You know, where it's like drive and he stopped, throw it out. He making some he be throwing dots too in transition. All of those have been beautiful passes. He can make a lot of different passes. I mean, he can make transition pass, drive and kick, stop and throw it opposite side. He makes a lot of passes. Definitely a little bit different of what I thought I was actually gonna see, but that was fun. Um, he's got the ability to get to the basket and finish, which I like. A lot more athletic than what you probably think. The sneaky athleticism. The sneaky athleticism. No way, he goes to the rim aggressive too. Like he's going to the rim to finish or to dunk on someone if he has the chance. Like he's not just going up there just like he's going up there with some force. I like that. A 3-point shot looks solid as well. He's got the little bit of the side step back, and he makes a lot of good passes. Makes a lot of good passes, as well. So he's definitely very skilled, big point guard. Very interested to see how he looks as like a true lead ball handler because in that clip it looked a lot more like he was a more of a two guard than a point guard per se to me, um, which is fine. But if he can be a point guard and can consistently be able to make passes and consistently be able to create shots for himself in terms of like the 3-point shot, because to be able to get to the basket, because obviously he's got to put some more weight on, but he's only 18 years old, so you know that's gonna come with time. That's not a big problem. Me, I think it's probably just gonna be more like consistency in the jump shot and how good is he at fully playing the point guard and being the full time point guard. But I get if we see a lot of the hype. I mean, 6'7" guard with a lot of skill that can show ability to pass, you know, get to the basket, athletic, and can shoot a little bit. So I definitely see the appeal. I definitely see the appeal. Our next prospect on the docket, Jordan Smith Jr. 6'2", 200-pound guard out of Arkansas. Well, he's going to Arkansas. Another projected top pick. I've heard a lot about him potentially being the best guard in the draft, maybe. And so yeah, I saw a little bit of him because Arkansas played a game not too long ago and he had like a triple double. So I saw a little bit of highlights, but I'm very excited to see a full tape of him and see get to be able to visualize all the things I've heard about him. Yeah, he's just bullying them in the paint. To be honest with you, body, turn around, fade. Okay, spin move, got him. Throw it up to him, man. He's got to be athletic too. Obviously, he's got to be athletic. He's not just strong; he's athletic too. He got to be. I like that right there. I like that right there. Look at how he's just that little get downhill. little and just lay up like nothing. Put him in the stanchion. Good pass. Good pass finding a cutter. 3. Okay, the jump harm. I wish the angle was a little bit like more normal so I can see. Okay, the jumper doesn't look bad. It's got a little bit of like movement when he's going up, but the base is fine. Look at the body. Oh, get the steal. Plays with a lot of heart. Plays with a lot of toughness. I like that. Yeah, transition. He's gonna be a monster. He's gonna be great in transition if he can just. I mean, the combination of getting downhill, speed, and power and strength. He's gonna be a monster getting downhill in transition. Yeah, it's rare to see guards like this, man. It's rare to see guards like with that much strength already going into college. 1-on-1. Okay, that was smooth right there. That was smooth right there. That was smooth right there. Smooth right there. He likes that fadeaway. He likes to get to that fader too. 1-on-1. Hey. Yeah, he looks like a menace on the court. In a good way, obviously. That's a tough shot. Hand literally right in his face. Going over the court. Cross. Get to the basket. Oh yeah, transition. Oh yeah, body. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. That's gonna be a nightmare. Look at that body, and one. That's gonna be a nightmare in college. Good pass too. I like his. I mean, he looks like he's a very like like good. He looks like a really great like impactful team player. Like he'd be hitting the cutters, making plays. Defense, he's like there and energized, locked in. He's got that like kind of like I want to win badly type of like feel and like whole motor to him. That's a great thing to have. Put midi. Yeah, if he's a mid range guy, then I'm here. I love me my mid range. The mid range is never die. I love me some mid range bucket getters. Body in the post. Yeah, you're too. Sorry, you're too small. Step back. Yeah, he likes that fade. He likes the fadeaway. He likes the fadeaway. He likes the fadeaway. Get to the rim. Yeah, his ability to be able to get to the rim. I can't get over like the body, the strength. Like that's so rare to find in a point guard this young. Especially, you got to remember he's going to Arkansas. He's going to be this a Calipari guard. He's going to Arkansas. He's at Arkansas. This is a Calipari guard. Calipari guards already have a boost. Now you add him, like he might be the next one, man. Oh wow, gets for him. Nice maneuver. Give it to him again in the post. Maybe playing him in the dunker spot. In like the face of power post up sometimes, but be working. I mean, he's strong enough to do it. I mean, again, the first thing that pops off is the body type and the strength. Like again, to have a guard that like strong already and haven't already have like usually when you think about guards, like the first thing you think about is like body, like strength and like weight and like how's he be able to finish through contact or whatever. He's already like built NBA like an NBA player already. So you don't have to worry about that with him. And he uses it. Like he likes to get to the basket. He's a good finisher at the rim. Combined with the athleticism and strength, he's going to be a nightmare in transition, especially if he's able to get downhill like that. And if he plays defense too, and he definitely has that motor and defense to play defense as well, which means he could probably play. He's probably could be a combo guard where it's like he could be the lead point guard and make things happen. But he also can play next to somebody else and relieve some scoring pressure, while also be able to guard as well. And he looks like a good, impactful basketball player. So early on, really like what I'm seeing. I can't wait to see him. I'll be surprised if he's a fan favorite, like in terms of like everybody's gonna be talking about him at Arkansas. I would not be surprised if he comes out next year and he's gonna be the guy where everybody's like, "Oh my God, Jordan Smith Jr." You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be like the darling of, college basketball in a way. I would not be surprised. I feel a lot of people love him because he looks that was very fun. That was very fun. I can see why a lot of people are talking about him and like him. All right, our next prospect up, Caleb Holt, 6'5", 200-pound two guard, going to Arizona. Very highly touted prospect. I heard the name. I don't know anything about Caleb Holt though. So let's see what he's about. See what we got, Mr. Caleb Holt. All right, sorry for the put back dunk. All right. Oh. All right. Okay. And one. Give me that. Okay. And go the other way. Jam. Post up. A fade away. Definitely looks like he's built a little bit too. He's a little bit skinnier, but he got some muscle. I mean, he is 6'5", so he's tall for high schooler. All right, I see him. We're making a lot of plays out here. Okay, that's a solid jumper. Little like, okay, that's a good jump shot. That's a good jump shot. I like that. It's a good jump shot. Dang, tough shot. Fade away. Got catch and shoot. Fade away. Looks like he plays with strength. Good pass. So it looks like defense. Playing with strong. Good touch. So far early on. Giving that steal. Transition. Come off screen. Ooh, great pass to the cutter. Pull up. Oh yeah, that's a good jump shot. You got a good jumper on him. Little floater. Yeah, it looks like he's an all around player. Good lob. Yeah, he definitely uses his strength too, which I like. Crossover, body, easy layup. I like what I'm seeing so far, man. I like what I'm seeing. He's making plays all around. He's not just scoring, not just doing this, that. He's doing a little bit of everything. He's been getting creative for himself. You know, making hustle plays, passing, defending, cutting. You know, getting extra possessions. Like he's been doing a little bit of literally everything. People yelling outside the window. Body, good maneuver. Dang, I was able to drive, and then the ball was slipping on him. And he still was able to just get it up there. Good defense. Just put his hands up. You're twice his size. Just put your hands up. Good finish. Good finishing around the rim too. A lot of finishing around the rim. Good pass to the corner. Get him involved. Yeah, if he can be a player like this, where he's just doing a little bit of everything and making the plays that need to be made, then he's gonna give me a fast track to a really good NBA player. Ooh, I really like that tape. Honestly, I really like what I saw from Caleb Holt right there. Very good all around player. Like he did a little bit of everything there. Like he did create for himself a little bit in terms of, get to the basket, really good finishing around the rim, good touch around the rim, solid looking jump shot. Obviously needs to get it smoothed out a little bit, but solid looking jump shot, fadeaways and all that stuff, but also passing, like making the good cut past the cutters, finding shooters, playing in transition, making the one mores and all that stuff I like. Defensively, he was there, getting a lot of steals and blocks. He already has some strength to him and some bulk to him, being 6'5". And, I love me some, impact, kind of do it all type of player, especially if he's a wing guard that can do it on both sides of the ball and be impactful there. Like, as long as he can do that and just be impactful and make plays all around the court, he's going to be fine. If he can get that jump, if he can get his offensive scoring game smoothed out a little bit more, then he's probably definitely someone that looks like, like good floor, high ceiling, like Stephon Castle. Like, I'm not saying his game is like Stephon Castle, but like how Stephon Castle was like at UConn, where it's like coming out of UConn, where it's like at the very least he's gonna be just a good, impactful player, but he'll definitely have some. He definitely has a higher ceiling to him too. That's why I see him like at the very least he's still gonna be a good, impactful player to do something, but he also has a ceiling where if he hits something, then he's gonna be a gem of a player. So yeah, I really like that tape though. I really did. All right, next prospect we have Brandon McCoy Jr., 6'5", 190-pound guard going to Michigan. Apparently came out of Sierra Canyon. Another top 10 type of prospect, it looks like. Let's see. Let's get into it. Okay, we're starting off with a dunk. 1-on-1. Step back. 3 ball. Step back. Boom. Okay. These are tough shots he's making. Very interesting jump shot. He's like out here. He's out here with it. That's a tough shot, bro. He's a tough shot maker. Get to the rim. Dang, very, very interesting movement too. Side step. He's got a very interesting movement. It's very interesting because it's like it's sloppy, but it's not. It's like sloppy in the sense of like it's not perfect looking, but it works. He makes it. He knows how to do it though. It's one of those. Like there's a lot of people I feel like recently that have been having those, where it's like his game doesn't look like it doesn't look super like what you would think it is in terms of like the movement and how he moves, but he just knows how to do it. That's how he moves, and it works. And honestly, I really, really like people like that too. When it looks weird, but it works. Spin move. Great finish. He was gonna go up and under, but then he got bodied, so he was like, hey, just throw it up off the glass. His ability to get that shot up is kind of crazy. Because I mean he's got a little like I guess a hitch to it. It's not like a bad hitch. It's just he releases it from a certain point. Like it's every shot's coming from here, but he knows how to get it to there. Like he's so interesting to watch. The one dribble, like how like him getting to that pull up, especially over that's a tall defender too, and he just knows how to get to that shot, which is like one of the hardest things I feel like to learn is like learning how to get into your shot to be able to get into your shot at any point on the court when you need to. He's got that. Every shot is coming from the same place and he's making them. That's very impressive. Sidestep, like we're right there. Bang. Kind of like a play at your own pace, play at your own speed type of dude, which I like a lot. I love those dudes a lot, honestly. I love the play at your own pace type of guys that don't need to go 100, 100, 100, 100, 100% speed every time. He low-key got a Halliburton shot. Low-key. Like, it's like the same kind of like same mold, just different looking, obviously, but it's kind of like Halliburton-esque, where it's like a set shot that's super weird, and you're like, how? But it goes in, though. Like Halliburton's shot looks so odd, but it's like, but he'd be splashing it. And that's kind of how I feel about him. Like it's a very like different jumper, but it's like a set shot where it needs to kind of look the same every time, but it may be going in though. See, it's kind of his jumper is Halliburton, like the same arc, like how it's super like weird. Like Halliburton is like very like he just that throws up. Him is very like he brings it like over here, and it's got a little bit of like a hitch, and like he just like he has to like wind up and then he throws it up, but but it goes in though. It works though. It don't matter. It works, and I'm so impressed by it. If he gets anywhere close to that rim, he's trying to dunk it. Go off. 101. Ooh, I like that little fake. Get to the rim. Let's go. How tall is he? Six. Yeah, he is 6'5". Okay, that's good. I like that he's 6'5". Because he kind of has like the mold of like that scoring guard, but he's got the height too. Like if he was 6'1", 6'2", it would have been a little bit like okay, but being 6'5" means he can play the two guard, which he definitely looks a lot more like a two guard than a point guard. Definitely looks a lot more like a shooting guard, like a scoring guard. But yeah, very likes to get his spot. Very unique movement, kind of like play your own style type of thing. And again, him being able to get to his spot and get into his shot, especially for how unique of a jump shot he has, is super impressive. That was very impressive to me. And he does have that little bit of like that competitiveness, little like edge to him as well. So yeah, that was good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That edge and everything is gonna be really, really good in college. Now I think it's probably about rounding out his other guard skills. Like if he can actually be a point guard and make plays and do all that stuff. But I mean, he's got the ability to get to the basket. He's got the dunk. Obviously, he's got the athleticism. He's got solid touch around the rim, and he's comfortable getting to his shot and getting to his spot. All right, our next prospect, we have Bruce Branch III going to BYU, 6'7", 190 pounds, small forward, another very highly ranked prospect going to BYU, kind of following in AJ DeBonce's footsteps. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the super long arms already ready to stick out. Bang. Throw it up. Jam. Oh, he played with Cole P. That's pretty cool. That steal. Step back. Yeah, he's got a light. He's got a nice looking smooth jumper. He's got a nice looking jump shot. Yeah, that's gonna be if he could be kind of like one of those like, you know, connecting piece, like, you know, score off cuts and like get little deflections and all that stuff, get on transition. That'd be really cool. Especially with the jump shot he's got. Okay, this is full game, not even him. This is just the game. 3 ball. Yeah, I like the jump shot. And he's in New Orleans, yeah. I like it. He be making a lot of plays. There's a lot of people in this draft that do that. A lot of playmakers. Yeah, I like his jump shot, man. It's very smooth. It's very just like, choo, choo, choo. If he gets that working, that's going to be a. He's going to play in the NBA for a long time if he keeps that jump shot going like that. Yeah, with the length he's got, a lot of 3-and-D potential, but obviously maybe a higher ceiling too. If he can keep that, if he can get the creation a little bit better, definitely a lot of, 3-and-D and that sort of potential you definitely can see already. He's definitely probably going to be like a measurements guy, like at the draft. He's going to measure out well, and people are going to be like, oh man, the measurements. 6'7" wing with a 7 whatever wingspan. No, but I see a lot. I see the hype. Super long arm, wing, really nice looking jump shot. The defensive potential is there and the creation ability. So I think people are definitely going to be super intrigued just because of his length and his jump shot. I mean, you draft someone that has a good jump shot like that, if he can be a consistent 3-point shooter, and he's got the length to potentially be a 3-and-D kind of wing, but also has the potential to be more with being a shot creator and being someone that you could tell from his game, he does a lot of the little things well, like he'll cut and get a backdoor and make a pass, a little bit like that. He can make impact all around the court, but if he can continue to get that, next level type stuff, then, he's going to be he definitely could be like a high reward type of guy. Like someone that's going to go high in the draft just because the potential is up there. I can definitely see the appeal. All right, next we got Abdou Toure. Hope I'm saying that right. Abdou Toure, 6'6", 185-pound small forward. Going to Arkansas, another highly projected player, obviously. Let's see what we got. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, we found the athletic. We found the super athletic guy in this draft. We found the crazy athlete here. It took him a little while, but we found him. All right, solid jumper. It's very like compact, but get there. Dang, that was way too easy. That was way too easy, bro. That he just did that like that. Get out of here. Yeah, we found the athlete. We found the crazy athlete. Every draft has to have a couple. We found one. The crazy athlete. That also defends. Right, give me that. Give me that. Bang. 3-ball. Yeah, his release is very like close to his body, very compact, but it looks nice though. He doesn't look like a typical just pure athlete defender. Wild card could be the shooting, even though that's probably what it is going to be. But the jump shot does not look bad. Step back. He pulling him. Pulling him right now. Cross. Yeah, he looks pretty good. And then he just do that. Hey. He gave 14. He dropped 42. I mean, he did hit like 8 threes, I feel like. Hey. He brought the rim down on that one. Yeah, he dunks. His dunks look easy, you know what I mean? Like, his dunks look like just so, like, yeah, I can do that. Face up. Bang. He's very confident in that face up 3, too. Steal, we're gone. Let's go. Oof. Showing off right now. Body, and one. A lot of tough finishes. He's got strength. Very fun tape. I mean, the athleticism obviously jumps off the page. Supreme athlete. he makes dunking look way too easy, but also defensively, he's got like a ferociousness defensively too, where he wants to get steals and blocks and get on transition. He wants to lock you up, which I like a lot as well. So very fun. And if the three ball is probably gonna be the big key to unlocking things, because if that three ball is consistent, which the jump shot looked pretty nice, jump shot did not look bad at all. So if he can continue to work on the jump shot and continue to be a consistent 3-point shooter like that, as well as being a defender and an athletic freak, then he's going to have a lot of potential. And so Arkansas, him and Jordan Smith Jr., Arkansas is going to be pretty must watch next year, it looks like. Our next prospect we got Braylon Mullins from UConn. We remember him because he made one of the biggest shots in college basketball history last year. 6'6", 196-pound shooting guard. He's going to his sophomore year at UConn. Probably going to be one of the most highly talked about, sophomores or whatever in the draft. Come off screens. That's going to be his one thing. Catching, shooting, coming off screens. Because he's never going to be used as a, sharp shooter like that in NBA. And I like that he's at UConn because Dan Hurley runs this for him. Like, he's running off screens and doing all that. Like, that's what he's going to do with the NBA. Pump fake. It's really just about, can he make, other plays? Like, is he just purely shoot threes? Or can he do a little bit more? Really. But, I mean, if he can be an elite floor spacer like this, man, he's got a nice shot. He's got a very quick jump shot. It's just like, boom. Look at that. Boom. Get it. Line it up. Great flick of the wrist. Just, he's from Indiana. Indiana loves their basketball. So, he was, he had a basketball in his hands probably since he was like 2 years old. You know what I mean? Like, the release is nice. Very quick, just like, Yeah, teams are going to definitely be high on him just because, I mean, that flick of the wrist and that jump shot, you know what I mean? Be a guy to come off screens or run around, do all that. But also, I mean, he's shown confidence to put the ball on the floor and go to the basket. That's going to be a big thing as well to determine what his ceiling is going to be. Like, what is his, high point in the NBA? Is he just going to be straight up just stand in the corner, shoot threes? Or can he do a little bit more than that? Like, can he put the ball on the floor and get a bucket sometimes? Can he make a pass? Can he do that? But I mean, at the very least, he's probably a safer prospect just because, I mean, at the very least, he's going to be out there just to space the floor. At the very least, he's going to do that. At the very least, he's going to do that in a pretty good clip. So you feel safe taking him high. Because usually taking shooters high is a very interesting thing. Because like obviously we value 3-point shooting, but it's like if he is just such an elite shooter and if he can develop into doing more, which now he's going to a sophomore year, he's going to be like the face of UConn. He's probably going to have a little bit more with the ball in his hands and a little bit more stuff to do, especially because Solo Ball, I think, is also injured. So he's definitely had a little bit more to do. But, like, yeah, if he could just make the plays that he needs to make here and there, and defensively is also going to be a big challenge. Like, how good is he going to be defensively? Because teams are going to go at him defensively. And so, can he hold his own? He doesn't need to be all NBA, but he can just be a defender that can stay in front and make a stop when he needs to get a stop, combined with his 3-point shooting, then he'll be fine. He's going to be someone that a lot of teams will love to have on their roster. All right, our next prospect, we have Quentin Coleman. 6'4", 180-pound shooting guard going to Illinois, a freshman. Let's see what we got in Quentin Coleman, another 2-guard. Let's get out. Transition. Get to the rim. Nope. Fine. Give it back. Oh yeah, he's got a. Oh yeah, that's a. Yeah, he can. He's a shooter. He's a shooter. That's a nice jump shot. He's a shooter. Very smooth. Very just like simple, smooth bang. Yeah. So he likes to run. He likes to play fast. Got some athleticism. A really good jump shot. They pull up in transition. He's pulling up for a jumper. He's pulling up for a jumper. You saw it in his eyes. He was like, nah, I'd rather shoot a jumper here. Couldn't shoot. His jumper kind of looks like Darius Garland. Like, kind of looks a little bit like Darius Garland without, like, the high. Garland jumps high because he's a small guard. But it's like the release is very kind of just like, it's very, like, quick and smooth. But, like, Garland's is a lot faster. But I think, like, the base and, like, the setup reminds me of him, I guess. Hey. Definitely can do well in a fast-paced type of system, Body. Plays at his own. I see that little, play your own pace type mentality too. I like that. I like me some of that. All right, we're getting out. He's pulling up. Oh no. Nice dime. Good defense. Give me that. We're gone. Give it back to him. Good pass. Let's go. I like it. We're reading. We're making the plays. Come off. Nice touch. Little finger roll. No, no, no screen, no screen, no screen. 1-on-1. Drive. There you go. Stay down there. You're going to get the layup. Body and one. It's a tough finish. He's making some tough finishes. I like it. Oh, another steal. He has a lot of steals. Good lead pass in transition. Feels like a very like fundamental-ish type of basketball player. Doesn't do anything, like he never really does too much. It looks like, he knows what plays he can and can't make, and he makes the plays that he knows how to get offensive rebounds. Okay, now I have to attack the rim. This time shoot a three. Play in transition, get an easy one. Like, looks like he's a very, knows how to play type of dude. And that will get you far. Yeah, jump shot is smooth, man. That's a smooth shot. Especially if he's knocking it down at Illinois. Teams are definitely going to be like, yeah, we need you. For the chance of being a great shooter. Really nice looking jump shot. Very smooth and very just like knock it down. So I like that a lot. Again, it looks like a very good fundamental player. Like he kind of makes a lot of different things happen. Like getting offensive rebounds, making the pass to the corner, finding your big down low, playing in transition. He does that a lot. Likes dunk, likes to play in transition dunk, gets a lot of steals and deflections, knows where to be. Feels like another, like a right place, right time type of guy with the putbacks and the steals and the, running in transition. Like, yeah, looks like a very impactful player. And I can definitely see another one of the case where I feel like a lot of cases so far in this draft where it's like, at the very least, he's going to be a competitive guy that's going to be able to knock down threes and play in transition, get easy ones. But I can definitely see he has a ceiling a little bit of like, if he becomes better, more of a creator, maybe more of a, playmaking, maybe takes on lead guard role a little bit and he can play a combo guard a little bit, then maybe he can, turn into something even more. But at the very least, he's got a really nice jump shot and he's got a great, like, competitive, make a lot of things different happen on the floor type of player. So I really like that tape. All right, our next prospect, Baba Oladotun. Oladotun. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Baba Oladotun, 6'10", 195-pound wing, who's going as a freshman to Maryland, a very highly recruited, highly coveted prospect. So let's see what we got here, Baba. 1-on-1, spin, dunk. Yeah, he looks. Did they say he was like what 6'10" or whatever? He just stole it off from his teammate. 1-on-1, step back. Oh, okay. Tough shot. Oh wow. Okay, jump shot is very like brings it out here. Super long arms. Pump fake. He loves that little spin. Pump fake. I gotta get around spin. Okay, that jump. He looks that jump. The catch and shoot looks a lot better. It looks a lot more cleaner than when he was shooting out the dribble earlier. They shoot to the left from like right. Yeah, you definitely see one of those Kevin Durant type, unicorn prodigies type, super long arm, really tall, but can score and shoot. Like that type of archetype. Spin. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the pull up. The jumper is looking smoother and smoother throughout the video. Like at first I was like, whoa, his jumper looks weird. Now it's looking normal. Like the more and more I'm looking at it, the more and more it looks normal. He shoots it from like, he shoots like, like a little like. I can definitely see I see the hype in the vision though. Super tall guy that can create and shoot. Nice move. Obviously, you need to put on weight, but I mean, he's super. He's 18. That's that's something that come along eventually. His jumper is slow, but it doesn't matter because he's 6'10". So like he'll be fine. Pump fake, side step. Hey, he's got game. He's got game. He got moves and he got game. Definitely can be a very popular, guy around the draft. This is gonna be I guess the big thing is, but like getting his ability, creation of getting to the basket. I think he's gonna be a big thing because obviously if he can shoot, he can shoot. But if he can be a 3-level scorer, a consistent 3-level scorer, then I think that's really gonna be, the big thing. Because I feel like a lot of these guys out of this prodigy just turn into like shooters, just turn into like big jump shooters because like the jump shot is so like, like, oh my god, he can shoot like that at this height that he turns into straight up just like a jump shooter. But I think the thing is, if he can create going to the basket as well, not just be a pure just 3-point shooter, then I think that's where I think things are gonna get really interesting with him. He's making some tough shots. I mean, he's taller than everybody. Look at, he's a foot taller than that guy. He's a tall guy on the court, so the contests don't matter as much. Definitely can see a lot of intrigue. I mean, being 6'10" and can shoot comfortably like he can shoot. Especially with like side steps and turnarounds, like the scoring creation that he has as being a jumbo wing is very, very intriguing. I think the big things are, his ability to get to the basket and score consistently there. Obviously, got to put some more weight on him, but he's only 18 or whatever, so that's going to happen. I'm not really worried about that. And I guess what can he do defensively with that height and size? But you can definitely see the potential and see the intrigue in a 6'10" guy that's skilled, that can go get buckets with the way he can get buckets. So definitely won't be surprised if he's a super popular guy around draft time, So far out of 10 people, we've watched 10 players. My 5 favorites, Caleb Holt is my favorite. Just because like the idea of what he can be as a prospect, I think, is high up there. I think Caleb Holt, Jordan Smith, Brandon McCoy, Tyron Stokes, Baba, I think. So my favorite, I think Caleb Holt, Jordan Smith, Brandon McCoy, Tyron Stokes, Baba, Oladotun. So far, out of 10 we've watched, those are my 5 favorite that we watched. Yeah, that was very fun. And I'm very excited to do more. Part 2 will be coming very, 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 very soon. But yeah, that was super, super fun. Super, super fun.